All right, in this video, I'm going to teach you how to improve your digestion, and I can pretty much guarantee there's going to be a few surprises, so make sure you watch all the way to the end. Chances are you're here watching this video because you're bloated or gassy or uncomfortable and you want to know how to fix it. Or maybe you just want a flatter stomach. Cool, that's all fine. But let me tell you another reason why you really need to be paying attention to your digestion. If you aren't digesting your food properly, you are not going to be absorbing or assimilating what you're eating. That could lead to serious vitamin and mineral deficiencies. Another reason why you need to care about your digestion is if you are not breaking down the food properly, those large undigested particles could be feeding bad bacteria. Either pathogenic bacteria in your large intestines or nice bacteria, but they happen to be in your small intestines where they don't belong. If you missed my video on SIBO, make sure you go check that out. I explain in detail what small intestinal bacterial overgrowth is. Okay, so hopefully I have your attention now. Listen up. We're gonna get into exactly what you need to do to improve your digestion. Tip number one, I know it's gonna sound dumb, but seriously, listen up. Chew your food. Chances are you are not chewing your food nearly enough. When was the last time you sat there and chewed 30 to 40 times and had the consistency of applesauce before you swallowed? Go ahead, I'll wait, think about it. Yeah, I bet it's been a while. I want you to give this a try. The next time you sit down to eat, chew 30 to 40 times. Actually count and see when you hit that applesauce consistency. So chances are you're probably just running around, eating way too fast, and you're not chewing properly. So give that a try. First, you're giving your body a better chance of breaking down and absorbing the nutrients if you're chewing it completely in the first place. When you chew, you are activating salivary enzymes. These enzymes are going to travel down with your food, and when they hit your stomach, they signal your stomach to release hydrochloric acid. That's the next step of digestion. Now, if you're not chewing your food properly, you are missing the very first step, and it's going to throw off the whole chain reaction. And that hydrochloric acid I just mentioned is key. That's going to help break down the food even further, and it's going to kill off any pathogens that might have traveled down on your food, like parasites or bacteria. Gross, I know, but it's there and you want to kill it. So make sure you're chewing, getting those salivary enzymes, which is then going to trigger the hydrochloric acid in your stomach. Keep that process going. My next tip for digestion is do not drink water with your meals. I am all for hydration. Water is great, but not at mealtime. And the reason why is that hydrochloric acid we just talked about. When you are drinking too much water with your meals, you're diluting it. It's not going to be as strong. It's not going to be able to do its job right in breaking down the food or killing the pathogens. My third tip is to take digestive enzymes. Most people are deficient in at least one digestive enzyme. In my program, we work to figure out which one and address it accordingly, but digestive enzymes are a really great stopgap to help get you to the place where you are able to produce them by yourself. Now, what you need to look for in a digestive enzyme is full spectrum. We have different enzymes that break down different foods. When you go out to grab a digestive enzyme at the store, make sure you get one that includes all of those so you can break down anything that you're eating in your meals. We have different enzymes that break down different foods. Protease breaks down protein, lipase breaks down fat, and amylase breaks down carbohydrates. These digestive enzymes that your body naturally produces are the next step in the digestion process. We talked about the chewing, we talked about the hydrochloric acid in the stomach. Last step is the enzymes, so these are also really key. And I find a lot of deficiencies in people these days, and there's a whole bunch of reasons for that. But the key is, for now, take some digestive enzymes to help make sure that you're digesting your food properly until you can figure out why you weren't in the first place. Okay, the last tip is stop eating all the time. A lot of people are still following the bro science of eating every 2 to 3 hours to stoke your metabolism. That's not a real thing. That is a myth. All that does is mess up your gut and mess up your body. You need to give your body 4 to 5 hours between meals to stimulate the migrating motor complex, which comes through, cleans everything out. This is a key part of maintaining your gut health. You don't want all the food just backlogging up in there and just sitting around. That's going to cause gas, bloating, uncomfortableness, and you're not going to get that flat stomach you're looking for. So stop eating all the time, try to space out your meals a little bit better, and that's going to go a long way in improving your digestion. If you liked this video, make sure you click subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss anything. And if you want a handy dandy PDF emailed right to you with all of my very best digestion tips, click here and you'll get it right away.